Hello guys and welcome to the final race of the expert tier here in Qatar. It's the title decider. It couldn't be physically any closer. They're both level on points. Samflan and the Fox River 8. Who will take it? We will find out in around about 90 minutes time. But you make sure you stay tuned because it is going to be unbelievable. But tonight I'm joined by a man that knows a thing or two about title battles. A man that I haven't commentated with in a very, 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 very long time. But it's a man that I've missed being on commentary with. It's Mr. Blowhole Bailey. How are you?
Sup, Connor? I'm good, and like you say, it's been far too long. Buzzing to be both back in the Comtalk apps and also be chatting with you on a Monday evening. Been too
Yeah,
long.
in a in a literally final race decider for two drivers that you're most likely going to be driving against next season yourself as well. So it's going to be an interesting one. Mr. Hills is in the YouTube chat.
Hello, Mr. Hill. Martin of the Hills is in the hills of Andorra, so very
Good,
appropriate for his
yeah.
name.
It's just a good evening from the mountains. So he's
Good evening.
yeah, the Chaos Druid is also he's always here to cause the chaos, isn't he?
So
So
his name is appropriate too, definitely.
yeah,
Um, but as you mentioned, yes, title deciding day. Here we are, the end of the season, and we have a title decider. That's what you want, you know? Thinking back to F1 real life 2021 in Abu Dhabi, you want a title decider down to the last race, don't you? And that's what we've got.
you just don't want the controversy involved with it. So let's not have any of that, please.
No. Ooh. Have you seen the Mercedes duo out in formation together? Fox and Bit.
Yeah, I wonder if that
Could
was a little bit planned.
could
Martin's
be
gonna
a
have
bit
to
dash
tune in for this
planned,
one.
maybe. Maybe even dash
Yeah,
planned.
it's Brit Sadies as well, like totally
Brit
Brit
Sadie
Sadies
sponsored by Dash Plan.
in expert tier as well as elite tier. Who is Skibidi Cameraman?
Yeah, it's a new friend. Hello, Skibbity.
But hello, welcome. Good to see you.
Hello indeed to him. But
Yeah,
yeah, so as you
so
mentioned, Fox and Sam level on points. That's just incredible. We'll go more into the results later
if
because
they do
we've got
end
all
up
qualifying.
drawing on points, it will go to countback, which does mean Sam Flam wins. But
Yes,
ultimately, it comes down to whoever wins this race, or whoever beats the other person in this race. So,
indeed. Both of them on track already. In fact, Sam Flan's the first man out. He's in the final corner now, about to start his
yeah.
first lap.
Do you want to take us for a lap of this
Yeah, of course, of
wild
course.
circuit?
So, here we go, DRS wide open, get that rear flap going, down the main straight. Due to the high downforce he'll run here, this is not a high speed, you might nearly get to 200 mile an hour. Brake hard just at the 50-metre board, throw it into the corner. There's so much grip, you can run it wide or hang it tight. Into turn 2, 50 mile an hour, dab the brakes, so 50 metres, dab the brakes, throw it in. Carry the speed, then tight to turn 3. Into the complex of 4 and 5, double right hand and almost 90 degrees. Again, you can carry so much speed, brake at 50, throw it in, you brave into the second half. Into the first sector and brake at the 50-metre board. Take a wide line for the first part on the left hairpin. Just hang it over the curb and keeps it on track. Now, into the right-hander here for the start of the second sector. You want to keep it as tight as you can. Don't go over the curb, you could bottom out the car. Flat out all the way to this left-hander. Brake at the start of the white line on the right. Hug the tight corner here, be patient on throttle, it's easy to run wide and invalidate. Now the final sector starts here at this black line. The section we're coming into now is flat out as much as you can dare. Sam is not a wimp, as you can see he's kept committed to that corner here. A little lift the penultimate corner, back on the throttle early to keep the rear stable, and then into the final corner. The lap is over already. Brake as late as you dare, hug the inside corner of the corner. Don't get the throttle too early, you will run wide, and then floor it towards the line. It's a long straight with his high winds, but you will need a good exit to get a good line and a good time. And a 22.2, good opening lap.
Very, very good banker.
Very good opening lap, actually.
Yeah, I've just got on with Fox now as well. He's just coming into the triple right-hander.
He has Sarge 21.9. What a banker from, well, yeah, from that creature.
Yeah, it's better than this. That's what I think.
Yeah, but here comes Fox, as you say, into the final corner.
he carried a lot more speed than Sanflan into it as well.
He did. It could be the higher wings he might have. Or maybe he's just got more cojones.
Here it comes, it's a lap.
22
22
as well! 5,000
5,000
between them! And his teammate, Carl, is on the hard tyre, interestingly. He's going for the hard tyre allocation. Airways, 22.6.
Is G-Star aware he can't set a lap? Or
G-Star?
He's out, no, G-Star, because he's out on soft. And he's in the higher tier, isn't he?
His ERS is off. He's just doing an installation lap.
Maybe it's safe setup then, that's fine.
Yeah. Good lap from Jinxie, by the way, 22.0. That's a cracking lap from the Haas man.
He's really proved himself early on in his time in MRC. He's been really, really quick. But here comes El Hodge. He's going to come across the line. 22.3. This is insanely close between the top 5.
Yeah, top 5, 4 tenths, not even that, 3.5 tenths between the top 5 currently. Not a long lap. And it's so high speed that, well, the margin... Sarge has retired!
Wow, yeah.
And he's binned it. We're on board with Fox. He's binned it on the right-hand side of... just by the pit entry. He's binned it at the pit entry.
How do you crash there? Unless he's gone into the pit wall.
Unless he's dropped it on the curb on the exit by being too committed.
Fox has nearly just got... He's nearly just DNF'd in the pit. Entry.
Oh my days, what is going on here in MRC today?
I honestly thought, because that was actually, on board with him, that looked like quite a big clout.
I'm surprised the wheel didn't go flying. That was something.
I'm calling hacks, that's what I'm doing, but if that was me, that wheel goes into Narnia.
Yeah, you meet Aslan and the wardrobe of doom. But, well, Sarge for 21, oh bloody, well, Near Duncan just does the same thing. Pit entry, hits the wall, somehow gets away with it.
Yeah, he's got a good little bang.
That's a good lap from him as well.
He struggled a little bit. I think his connection struggled a little bit in his time in MRC.
Yeah.
But
Geke is on a lap at the moment, currently P10.
Let's go and have a look at the Flying Dutchman. He's a man that we don't get to see as much anymore. But he's a man that's improved a lot since he first joined. I remember when he joined MRC and he was 15 seconds off the pace in the bottom tier. So he's come a long way since then. But he's definitely doing a lot better now. Let's see how he gets on. He's in a Ferrari. I'm not sure if he's happy with that because I don't know even know if he likes that car. But Armar Red's also out on track. He was the Challenger tier winner in X, was he not? I believe.
Armag Red, I think, on it.
Yeah, so he's on a lap as well in Expert tier, so he might be flying high. I've heard that he's done an awful lot of practice around Qatar.
I mean, some say sweat, some would be correct actually. He did a practice lap last night, and it annoyed and impressed me at the same time. Did Armag?
Why was it quicker than you?
He beat me by 500ths of a second. I popped in a lap that I thought was quite good, and I was actually quite happy with, which was also a 21.9, funnily enough, matching Sarge. And then Armag came along and did the 21.8.
Armar Red for tier 1. There you go, confirmed.
Well, who knows?
He's validated, yeah. Oh, harsh.
But speaking of drivers and movements, potentially, there are, with obviously this being the last race of the season and the last race of this game, there are some driver movements that will be going on. And I can confirm, I am the man with the power to change your tier. So if you like your tier or don't like your tier, I might be about to ruin your life.
Yeah, so when I'm not racing next season, guys, it's because Chris doesn't like me. Just remember that, please.
I mean, now you mentioned it, yes, that is exactly what's going to happen. I hadn't thought of that, but now you mentioned it, I'm going to...
Yeah, so when Chris kicks me from the league, we all know why. Yeah, it's just personal.
Tee-hee-hee. Anyway, back to not being nasty and evil. Oh no, I looked at Carl as he invalidated the final corner. Let's not look at that.
Hit the sausage curb on my in-lap.
So Sarge saw a sausage in Qatar where it's illegal to ride sausage and thought, yes, I'm going to do it. That's what I'm hearing.
He tried to do public indecency and it punished him for it. But oh, who allowed us on comms?
So Sarge has been disqualified from qualifying for public indecency with a broken car, and riding a sausage.
And by the way, the government of Qatar are currently heading towards your garage right now, so I'd probably fly home if I was you.
Yeah, in fact they're definitely going and sending a missile to my home as well because I've been mentioning the idea of riding a sausage and encouraging others to do so. So I'm in trouble. Anyway, let's get back to not riding sausages and riding on board with the Red Bull of Sam Flan, who's in the final sector on his next flying lap. We'll come back to Fox after that. He's also on a lap.
He's only 700ths up on his time stamp plan at the minute, but how much has he got to gain? He's attacked that final curb a lot more on this lap.
He has. But bear in mind how close 500ths between them before. They need to find the time. Any improvement's vital. 2/10. Wow. He's on 22.0.
Fox is a 10.5 up at the end of the second sector.
He is.
No, first
he's
sector,
not quite
sorry.
at the end of the first sector. Yeah, he's still in the second sector. So here we go. Fox attacks the long left-hander. Such a frustrating corner. He keeps it on the track though. Here we go into the triple right. He's 4/10 up.
Wow, this
Fox
could
is on
be
target for a pole position here.
well, at least provisionally. Anyway, we still got to see other drivers,
Yes.
but he is on an absolute charge. This is the lap that could win him a championship, for all we know.
This could be it.
It's a very difficult track to overtake at as well.
Oh, a bit too tight at the final corner. That would have lost him time, but here he goes, thundering towards the finish line.
What's it going to be?
It's a 21-9.
Oh, just for now.
He lost a 10th in that final sector, but he goes pole. Airways has gone P4, by the way.
Sorry, Jinxie and Airways exact same time.
Yep.
Incredible.
Yep, so Jinxie and Airways. Airways is on a lap at the moment. Oh, he's backed out of it.
Yeah, Jinxie's just about to start a lap in a minute. But...
Yep. Saviour, by the way, on the hard tyre has done a 22.4.
Filth.
That's
Absolute
ridiculous.
filth.
What a lap.
Whereas he now a contender
Alex
potentially for tier
Giuseppe
1.
Rodriguez, you know how much I love you. That is a very sexy lap by my famous Germaner.
Chris doesn't like it because he's probably going to have to take at least a second off that in Elite tier tonight. And
Oh yeah, Elite pole will easily be a low 21. Easily, low 21.
And if he's done that on hard, you'd like to think he can improve that by a second as well. So,
You know what, I expect a second.
yeah.
Kaiser Soze, another tier 1 elite driver who's on track at the moment in the Alfa Romeo. He's also done a hard lap, 23.2, another good lap.
G-Star's done a 2:07 lap.
Carl Edens is just tiptoeing round, by the way, off track on a set of hard tyres. He's been out there for a while. He's done 5 laps on them. Carl, if you're looking at using these in the race, you might want to save them. And if you're going to set a lap, you might want to get on the soft tyres and do it. Not to be horrible,
has
but you
he
need to get on
realised
them.
that his teammate could probably actually do with him today as well?
Yes, I think so too.
Like, his teammate could probably do with his help here. But,
Armag Red's on another lap. We're just going to jump on board with him, see how he fares. He's in the final 2 corners now.
could he mix it up with the... Well, you've said about his time being very, very quickly.
Yep.
Is he going to be able to mix
Friday.
it with these guys? I'll tell you what. Looking at this, he's going to take pole. Oh, no, he's not.
P6,
That looks very
22
close.
though.
Yeah.
Look at that. He's in the mix with the top runners, the elite, the runners from the elite here, the runners who are in the contention for the title. He's in the mix with them.
Yeah, he definitely is.
The recently crowned MRCX Challenger Tier champion is not done yet. He wants more.
Yeah, he certainly does. Grant is... WeMax... Oh, yeah, WeMax is on a quali ban, if I remember correctly.
He is indeed.
Which means Scottish Ninja is the last of the valid drivers to be able to set a lap.
Scottish Ninja? Do you mean Grantish Ninja?
Yes,
My
Grantish
name is
Nista.
Grantish.
Yeah, why did I say Nista? Ew. Scottish Ninja, Grantish Ninja. There you go.
Indeed. So... Not
Hard
many
is
cars on
actually in
track, but
12 on hards.
yeah, he's just been tiptoeing around. If he puts a set of softs on, he might do some damage. Jinxie, by the way, in P2, he's just aborted his lap.
1,000th of a second, by the way.
Yeah,
I've
1,000th
just
off.
noticed that.
1,000th off of El Foxio, Foxy Bingo. That
Yeah.
is ridiculous.
That is absolute craziness. But
Sam Clan's about to start another lap, by the way. Well, he's
yeah,
actually halfway round.
he's going to have to be the man that we watch.
Yeah.
Of
He's
course,
the
in this
next one to start a
situation.
lap, and not to be dismissive to anyone else, but the two title fighters, they're the ones you want to see right now. No offense to anyone else on track, no offense to anyone who's supporting someone.
Yeah, all the
Fox
offense to all of you.
and Sam. Yeah, Fox and Sam
That's
are the
from
ones you
me.
want to see.
Love from me. But
Connor hates you, lots of love.
yeah. But I'm sure the feeling's mutual, so we're all good. Anyway, let's see
Here
this
comes
lap
Sam.
from. I've just realised it's Red Bull versus Mercedes, like 2021 as well.
Less of that anaconda.
Yeah, I mean,
Here we go. Sam, very aggressive in turn one. He took a fair chunk up in the air. Very aggressive on the throttle into two as well. There's a Ferrari off track. That won't be an issue. How late does he dare brake for turn four? Very late. Lots of
this
carbon in
is
the
super
entry.
committed. Wow.
Yeah, this is committed from him. Fair dinkum. He's a 10th up. That is vital. Because as it stands, he's now on target to at least match Fox River. If he can match his own sectors, he will match Fox within a couple of hundredths.
I'm getting
Here
told off on
we
YouTube
go.
chat. But I mentioned
You are,
2021.
but it's okay, Curse. I'll deal with Connor later. But first, Sam Plan. He's got a car in the way. They need to stay out of the way. They have it.
I got worried then watching that on board.
4 tenths up!
Wow.
He's on
This
for a
is the
potential
lap.
21.6. That's very good through the triple right. Super committed. How hard does he dare take the penultimate? Yeah, that's pretty committed. Here
Yeah,
we
the
go.
small
Final
correction,
corner
though.
for the final time. Bit of curve on the inside, but clean exit. Here we go, towards the line. It's going to surely be a high 21.
Wow,
21.6!
21.6. What a lap that is. Has Fox got any
Holy
reply to that, or has
moly.
anyone got a reply to that even? But
Fox
Fox
will have
is the
seen that
man
lot
that is
pop
going to
up.
be like, oh no.
Yeah, he'd have seen that pop up on his screen. He's on an outlap in the final sector. He'd have seen that pop up and probably popped something out the rear end of him. But if anyone can match that, he's the man.
Winky is supporting Fox in the YouTube chat.
Oh, is that who Mega Gamer is? I just thought that was
Yeah.
some random virgin. I mean, I'm not wrong.
I mean, that is exactly what
I'm
it is.
not wrong.
But yeah, he's going to be.
Here we
he's
go,
probably gonna
Foxy's turn.
Cry. But, right, this is the other.
Who is
on-board
Reading's
lap.
club legends, would you say? Paul Ince. Do it for Paul
No,
Ince.
no, not Paul Ince. No, I'm not having that. We'll go with Nicky Shurik, who's got an England call up.
Sure. Well, or Noel Hunt, or Thingy Church.
Kevin Doyle, Simon Church.
Yeah, Kevin Doyle. Do it for Kevin Doyle and Simon Church.
Yeah. Win 2 league titles like Reading did as well.
Do it for Brian McDermott.
Oh, my king. Steve Coppell.
He's a 10th up in Sector 1.
He's okay.
This isn't
gonna
over
be.
yet. This is not over. Purple first sector from the Fox. Sam Plan.
Oh, he's a
done for
bit
qualifying.
deep though. That's
He's
gonna
lost
hurt him.
time there. Sam Plan is done for his lap. Jinx is done for his lap. Sarge is done. So the top 5, Fox and Airways are still going. Don't forget Hodgie and Armag are also still going.
Let's
as
see his
well.
middle sector time.
Fox, he's a 10th up still. This isn't looking good though.
But don't
He's going
forget,
like
he
a double
lost a
front
lot
row.
of time in the last sector on the last lap, so he's definitely got time there to gain.
That was so committed. He's definitely running higher aero than Sam. That was so committed through there.
This could be insanely close.
Oh, that was so late. That was incredible in the final
so
corner.
much better in the final corner.
Here we
Let's see
go.
what he can
This will be
do.
close. I think he's going to do it.
Oh,
my
so
God.
close!
18 thousandths of a second between them. Oh, wow. Airways, by the way, went P3 with a 21.8 just behind him.
That last sector
Oh,
might be the best
my
sector
word.
I've seen from a lot of people in MRC.
Yeah,
that was
so
absolute.
good.
That was a thing of beauty. Please post that in highlights later. That was so committed.
Wow.
That final corner looked verging on. If he'd have gone any more, I think that was. I don't think he could have taken it any better.
Yeah. And Armag has just gone P3, also on a 21.6.
Wow.
Wow. Half a tenth. Just over half a tenth separates the top three.
Yeah,
Oh,
incredible.
and crucially, the front row is a lockout of the title duo. Armag and
Wow.
Airways, two guys who started the season in Tier 3,
Yeah.
both rocking out the second row of the grid. Jinx, a new driver who's stepping up, as you said, in P5.
And then a
Some guy
wash
called Jay
driver in
Sarge in
P6.
P6. And three former champions in 6th, 7th, and 8th.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Good luck from Duncan, though. He deserves a lot of
Yeah,
credit. He's a
Duncan,
driver that
great job there.
struggled
22.7.
early on.
Yeah,
And he's got a Geke as well, impressive. The man in
yeah,
sport tier, he is P12. So,
definitely.
Cole decided not to go out on a set of soft, but some strange reason. So,
Yeah, he's probably saving him for the race. It must be.
right, YouTube chat, let me know who's taking the championship, who's winning the race. But first of all, Chris, you let me know who's winning. Actually, let me run through the grid first, and then I'll let you think about it. So,
Yeah,
the
sure.
grid, Sam Flan on pole. Second is Fox for Freight. Third, what a lap from Amar Red. Fourth is Airways. Fifth is Jinxie. Sixth is Jay Sarge. Seventh is Mark Hodgson. Eighth is Sabian. Ninth is NIR Duncan. 10th is Kaiser Soze. 11th is Monster. 12th is Geke. 13th is B17. 14th is Bit. 15th is Smith. Why are those two together? That's going to really mess my brain up. But G Star in 16th, Scottish 17th, Lorpy 18th, Wimax in 19th, and Red Carter in 20th. Chaos Druid said he wants Fox to win because he can't deal with the Red Bull winning.
I can understand that.
But who do you think's winning?
Um,
The
the
championship
Mercedes
and the
fan
race.
in, the Mercedes fan of me says Fox. The race. Oh, here's the thing: over the course of the season, Fox has not finished lower than fifth all season, but Sam has won 4 races this season, and Fox hasn't won a single race.
Yeah.
Oh, I think if it comes down to it, consistency says Fox, outright pace says Sam. This is a track where you need both, of course, as you do everywhere. I'm gonna go with Sam.
This is also a track where safety cars are a lot less likely than they are at other tracks because of how far away the walls are at this track. And there's not as many traction zones. So this could quite simply come down to who is the more consistent driver out of the two. Who can pull the better strategy? Who can... It'd be interesting to see if they try and go for different tyres off the start. I
Yeah, see
don't like how long we're
the
sat on the
strategy
screen
here.
for, though.
Yeah, it's it's concerning. We need some
Okay,
people to
what I'm
ready
gonna
up.
do, I'm gonna take a picture of the timings just in case we end up with a problem. But hopefully we don't.
Yeah, we need everyone to ready up. To be
It's
honest,
usually NIR Duncan who has a few connection issues, and he's Winky said Connor don't mention the work. What are you on about? I'm so confused. But
can't mention what you don't know.
yeah, I have no idea what he's on about. Um, what problems are we having? Anyone? Please tell me.
Everyone needs to ready up. That's what we need.
I think Winky's drunk. He's just tried typing and failed. Bottled it.
Yeah, near Duncan and Lorpy. Oh, there we go. We're good now.
Okay, right. Well, hopefully they can get back in. Oh, Winky just said don't mention the word championship to Chris. He might get PTSD or something like that. I couldn't see the end of the message.
I'm a little bit sick of these people who think they can trigger me with the word championship. I enjoy the fact that I've been in 9 title fights now.
Well, Winky can't talk. He
Um,
hasn't won anything,
no,
even a
yeah,
race.
to be honest with you, I mean, you know, people, name yourself, come at me, and I'll happily address your attempts to trigger me with return fire.
Yeah, and it won't be friendly
So
fire.
Oh no, no, no! It'll be personal.
When you start on Chris, you start on both, especially when we're on comms together. We're like a
Yeah, it
grenade.
is. I mean, get good before you come for me. That's the first thing I'll
Yeah.
say. So
I'll tell
in
you
that
what, the
case,
next
Winky, that
person
applies.
to mug Chris off is going to the stewards because I'm running stewards tonight. Instant 25 points for any slander to Chris finishing second.
Nah, it's fine. I'd rather come second than not be
At least, do
in
you know
this
what,
lovely league.
Chris? The saying normally goes, the person who finishes second does not get remembered. The only thing is, you do get remembered. So,
Well, for now.
at least you are considered the second goat.
The nearly guy. It's all good.
No,
I enjoy it.
I'm actually like trying to be nice, but sounded like an absolute.
Yeah. It doesn't suit you being nice. I prefer
No,
you
it
being a
doesn't. I
knob.
need to stop. Yeah, it does worry people. Oh, he was referring
Yeah.
to Leeds.
Oh, right. Well,
Now
I
you're
tell
just
you
going to
what.
trigger him even more.
Right. I tell you what. When you actually support a team that has something to do with where you're from or where you live, or even the same country that you're from, then we'll talk. Because you
Yeah.
support a country, a team from a country that you don't even live in.
He also supports
So
a country that is totally irrelevant.
yeah, he is a potato man.
Connor, can you hear about their new minority shareholder too? By the way.
Yes, yeah. We don't talk about
Oh,
that.
oh,
We don't talk about
oh yeah. I heard a certain Verstappen is signing up front for Leeds next season.
that. Yeah, we don't talk about that.
And
I'm upset about it.
you're going to have Checo on the bench because they need to tag him in. Wait, who does Connor support?
Connor
It's
supports
not just.
QPR. Connor supports QPR.
After I was just nice about you, you'll go with that, are you?
Yeah. Monster, listen here, sunshine, right? If you want me to bring up your favourite player, Patrick Bamford, I will.
Patrick Bamford is really, really bad.
He's not. He's a good player.
No,
He's
he's
good.
really bad. Like I'll be nice about some of your players like Somerville and Nonto, but
Hey, Patrick
Bamford
Bamford
is
scored a hat
really,
trick
really
away.
bad.
He scored a hat trick away at Villa.
He came to Reading away, right, and he got bullied that much that he genuinely was in tears and had to get subbed off.
European winners, you weren't alive when they won in Europe.
No, and then you didn't even win the failed
Yeah, you
the
flopped the Conference League.
you
You
didn't
didn't
even
even
win
win the Conference
the
League.
equivalent to the Panorama National in Europe. That's what it's the equivalent to. Who else wants it? Football chat. Come on, who
Yeah.
else wants it?
You want some? I'll give it you.
Yeah. It's not very often you get a Leeds fan and a Reading fan team up together, or, well, I'm also
Wait,
Liverpool as well,
who's the
but
Reading fan? I thought you were a QPR fan.
we still go with this, aren't we? No,
Yes.
I
Come on,
hate
you
them
blue
more
and
than our
white
local.
hoops.
No, we are the real
Evening,
hoops.
Calvin. Oh, look, we mentioned Leeds fans. Another Leeds fan is here. Hello, Calvin.
Yeah, just waiting for Simon to pop up now, and Simba.
Yeah. Ants, by the way, he's a Liverpool fan, but he's actually French, so that doesn't count.
Okay, YouTube chat is popping off that much. It's genuinely glitching my PlayStation. Like, everyone is talking at the same time.
Yeah. You know what? Mega Gamer, also known as Winky. You need to get a better PlayStation name and a better YouTube name. You improve both immediately.
You also just need to get
Ants,
better.
you are French, step teammate. You're French, Portuguese, German, English, and to be honest, you're probably
He's probably a little
Australian
bit
somewhere.
Qatari as well, isn't he? A
You're
little
probably
bit of him.
Qataris, Australian, and maybe even
I've also
Antarctican at
realised that this is
race.
actually the home of a MRC driver.
It is Alex Ejeric of
Yes.
Tier 1 / Elite. Mr.
Winky's still
Ejeric
getting rude
himself.
to you, by the way, as well.
Oh, I ignore irrelevant people.
I can't even see him, he's that small.
Yeah. Yes, Mordy, and he is multilingual. He is very multicultural and very talented at speaking things I don't understand.
He does that when he talks English as well.
He does. Yeah, he does.
Sorry.
It's when he's talking to you in English, vexed in English, swears in Portuguese, then swears in French, and then kicks off in German to then start explaining in English to his
By which point I don't
Twitch
understand
follower,
anything.
to his one Twitch follower called Mika, who likes my singing. Calvin has rightfully said that he's lived in France longer than the UK, which makes him French. You're right, Calvin, it does.
I heard that Ant's icon is Roman Grosjean.
No, it was Roman Grosjean. Now it's Esteban Ocon. He loves Esteban Ocon. He's the only person in the world that does.
Said no one ever.
Pierre Gasly does.
Oh. Well, whoever their team principal
He does
sounds
like
like
Grosjean.
he does as well.
Oh, okay. He does actually like Grosjean. Oh.
You liked Grosjean?
I liked him more when he was on fire. Oh dear. If you have an issue with what you're hearing today, please write to I don't care, Loser Street, no one Ashville,
I can't believe what I
BY3.
just heard, if I'm being totally honest. But even Winky just
I
put
like
Jesus
Grosjean more
Christ.
when he was on fire. That is the controversial comment of the day. Thanks for joining MRC. We're about to get shut down.
And well, I can't say what Ant just put, but it pretty much sums up what you just said.
Well, if you take away the letter 0 or the letter O,
Yeah,
it's
that pretty much sums it up.
he's trying to say Ocon in a new accent. Hello, Mandy. How are we?
Hello, I think Mandy's joined just in time for to miss the chaos, which is probably good
Mandy's
news.
basically done the equivalent there of, alright lads, shut up, let's get on with the racing.
Yeah, hello Mandy, how are you? You all good?
Mandy bringing law and order to the YouTube chat. Thank you,
Yeah.
Mandy.
Where is Simba?
Anyway,
He likes a good little title battle.
Let's look at the tyres. Let's look at the tyres.
That's a good shout.
No one's gone soft.
That's a good thing, I would say. But I'm surprised. I thought maybe one of the top two may go for the hards.
No, well, the whole of the top 10, except for Soze, is on the mediums. Then you've got Soze, Monster, Geki, 10, 11, 12 on the hards. Then B17 down to P18 Lorpy, all on mediums. And then the back row, Rumax and Redcar, both hard.
Yeah. Winky is a specimen.
I think we should just start ignoring the potato man. He's irrelevant.
I call him the garden gnome, or the leprechaun.
That's a bit harsh. That's harsh on names. They deserve better.
Yeah, they're actually
Justice for the names. Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Anyway, so last call in the YouTube chat for those who wanted to comment on the title battle. Who is going to take the crown? Will Samplan take his first MRC title? Will the Fox River defend the title he won last season?
Without winning a
Who
race?
knows? Without winning will he win the race? Well, it would take a bit of a disaster for one of these two not to win the race, really.
Yeah, do you know what the worst thing that could possibly happen here is?
They take each other out with turn one.
Those two cross and centering turn one, yeah.
Yes!
That would be...
Make it happen.
Well, that
Actually,
instantly
no,
means Fox has lost the championship, though. That
does
would
actually,
mean that, because it goes on count back, but...
It does, but here we go. It's time.
Samplan's missed
lost
his grid spot.
Oh dear. The
Both
pressure's
Red
on.
Bulls. Both Red Bulls.
That's a Red Bull thing. They're just trying to cheat, as Red Bull like to. Oops, I said that out loud.
Winky, Connor Curse, uh-oh. Well, yeah, but hey.
Here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and for the last time in F123 in Experts here, we're away, and what a start
Samplan's
from
had a
Fox!
disaster. Samplan's got swamped off the start. Fox has got him already, so is Armag. Airways having a look, and already Fox into the lead. And nearly collision with Armag, and that's allowed Samplan back into the mix. Rumax is out. That's got to be a safety car, surely.
How has he gone
It's a
out?
VSC. It's a VSC, full course yellow.
Yeah.
Collision with Monster, Red Car Rambo maybe.
Potentially, yeah.
Yeah,
But
VSC active.
I think it's Monster, because Monster's the one right at the back of the grid.
Yeah, I'll have a look. So, Monster, it's got no damage that I can see, nor has Red Car. In fact, it doesn't look like anyone's got any damage, so
It looks like
maybe
there's a bit
he's
of a
gone into the
pile-up
wall.
at the back of the pack. Whoever the McLaren is, I think it's NIR Duncan. Causing a bit of... something's happening, I think, with his connection, because he seems to be...
Yeah, I think he might be AFK. And if that's the case, then, well, everyone behind him is going to be absolutely furious.
Yeah, because
Because under this DSC, they're going to lose a lot of time.
Yeah.
Yep,
But
and
with
we
that
are
racing,
green flag.
it's Armar, not Armag, is what Martin said.
Thank you, Martin, of the hills. The hills are alive to the sound of Martin's words of wisdom.
I thought you was going to say something very different then. But,
I was so close to it, but I thought I'd be
I know
nice to him.
exactly what you're going to say. But Case of Sosa just... Saviour's spun.
Saviour's spun! He's human after all!
Yeah.
But
you're
Quincy,
thinking...
look at Samflan.
Yeah, he's on the back of
He's
it.
caught right
Fox.
up the back of Fox again.
Thing is, this is such a difficult track to overtake at unless you really get the run out the final corner. There's not really any other overtaking opportunities.
DRS is powerful.
Yeah, but the traction can quite often cover the DRS round here. That's the only thing. But Ant said you're going to receive the hairdryer treatment.
I'm not, because he's not tall enough to reach me with a hairdryer.
To be fair, your hair's that long, you can probably get it from the ground.
I just tie him up Rapunzel style, tie him up with it. He might enjoy that. But anyway.
Yeah, we don't know what he's into.
Fox is really wide into the right-hander. We're on board with Sam right now, well I am. And Fox taking all sorts of wide lines here. Ninja with a track limit penalty already. It's only lap 2. Come on, Grant.
Yeah, certainly is.
AWS strategy just coming up on the screen for me, reminding me it's a one stop, and well, anyone who tries to go on the softs is probably a bit too brave. By the way, Sam, much lower wings it would seem, better on the straights, right under the rear wing of Fox now.
He's holding on in the corners a little bit here as well. Like Fox, I don't know if he's maybe trying to save his tyres a little bit early on here, but he has to clear the pressure from Samflan behind. But it always seems to take Fox a few laps to get into his groove, and then once he does, that's it. But here he comes. Here comes Samflan. He's not going to be close enough. But I tell you who is flying, the man in P3 as well.
In fact, the whole top 6 up to Sarge. Look how close they are.
Yeah, very, very close. Even Mark he's sort of coming a bit detached, but he's sort of there at the minute. So Geke though, how impressive from him, up to P9, the sports tier driver. Brilliant driving from him.
Good job from him. He's in the mix there, and he's got Near Duncan not too far behind him in this train of Lorpy, G-Star, Smith, Bits, Smith and Bit, there you go. And then of course Bloodfire Rambo, not far behind him.
Yeah, certainly.
Go. I'm expecting a pass for the lead this lap.
Yeah, this will be the lap with DRS, but Fox does seem to be struggling a little bit less this lap. He's looked a bit more like he's within himself now, but at the same time, Samfla... Actually, I'm going to take the ERS levels off the screen. I realised they were on the screen.
Vital. Yeah, let's keep it off.
But...
In fact, Sam looks like, even though we've got lower wings, it's clear he's got lower wings. In that final sector, and I tested this with Ant yesterday, so I know for definite it works. The lower wings in those high-speed corners works just a treat. As long as you've got suspension setting right.
Oh, he's had a big moment out of the final corner.
And airways both for the moment, but surely the DRS and slipstream and the lower wings, this is an easy pass. Here he goes. Fox doesn't even defend it. He knows.
Yeah, he does.
And there you go. That's the lead.
It's still far from over, though. All Fox has to do is just hang on and hang on and hang on. But I'll tell you something. Samflan really, really wide out of turn 1.
Indeed.
But let's see how
the top 6, look how close the top 6 still are, though.
What happened to Armour?
He had a bit of a twitch earlier on lap 1 at turn 1-2. Lost a few positions. I think he's probably just struggled to get confidence since then.
Okay, that makes a bit of sense then. Because he's now, I was going to say, because he started third and he's
just
now behind
Hodge.
Yeah.
Oh, Ninja's gone. He's in the pits. Unfortunately, that's his race over.
Yeah.
Airways with a 3-second penalty for truck limits.
That could be a big thing that plays a part in this race as well. The track limit warnings could be
you want to keep it clean.
Thing. On
Friday in MRCX, there was only 3 or 4 drivers of the 20 that had a clean, no penalty race.
Yeah. It's also a track that's very inconsistent with track limits.
Yeah. You have to make sure you really lose time if you go off, otherwise you're going to be doomed with it.
Yeah. It's also a track that you can sometimes go off and get a warning, and then you can go off the exact but genuinely, there's some corners I go off two wheels and that's it. I get a.
Sam Flan's showing here that Fox River behind him, even with the DRS, because he's got so much higher wing, just can't compete on the straight, and Sam's able to hold on.
Fox may have to go slightly different with strategy here to try and get Sam.
Yeah.
That might be
Undercut
the way.
here is worth 2 to 3 seconds, and whilst that's big, what's the bigger problem is if your tyres at the end of the race don't last because you pitted too early to undercut, if that's the route you go down, you on the last couple
Oh,
laps,
Sarge sent out the
push
inside
me.
of Jinxie and they've crashed.
Oh dear. That is not what you want to see on a end of the season race. And Jinxie now having to fight with Sozu to try and get himself back in contention for the podium he's wanting to get. But that has really promoted Armag and Hodge back up into the top 5.
Yeah,
Armag looking to recover that P3 he started from. Hodge looking to have a strong end of the season as well.
Fox is just about holding on in that DRS of Sam Flan 4 now. Is he going to be there when the detection zone comes around?
He will be.
So,
Sam had a bit of a bad exit from the penultimate corner, so that
he's also run
Fox
really
and
wide.
Aries.
He just went 4 wheels off at the final corner, so
yeah,
that could be a warning.
Fox's wings are too high though. We're seeing it here. His wings are just too high, and Sam.
He is catching him in a straight. He is catching him on a straight, but he needs to be a lot closer.
Oh, Armag passes Hodgie into turn 1.
Certainly does. So Armag, I think he
gets.
Yeah, he
does.
He's
a 2.
I think this could be a big one for Armag. He could now find himself in the fight for the podium. I know he's 4 seconds off, but could well find himself around it. But I'll tell you something, Sam Flan's not running away from Fox as much on this lap. So, he's run wide again, Sam Flan.
He's got to be close to a penalty. In fact, I'll have a look. I'm going to look at the penalty list, so I can tell you how many warnings he is on. So, lap times for Sam Flan, he has 1 warning so far, not on this lap. Fox River has 1 warning.
Oh.
So, they are even. They are level pegging when it comes to the penalties.
He's also just pulled over a second, which could leave Fox vulnerable from airways. And that's the last thing Fox needs.
Yeah, this is vital for the race.
I'll tell you what, he's back in it.
With a great... Sam's on
this is going to be so close. Fox is in it, I think.
Bacon. Yeah, that saved his bacon there. The detection is just before the brake zone for the final corner, so he's all good. There's the wing open. He'll be relieved.
Yeah, he needed that.
Seconds of penalties for J Sarge as he, as usual, goes off track, cutting corners, running off wide. You know, just J Sarge things. But he loves it. He loves going over those white lines with the nose of his car. That's another thing you can't do in the average states without losing body parts.
Rest in peace, MRC. It's been taken down as of today because of Chris Rodney's coming on the street.
The Qatari government is going to kill me.
Yeah. Well, you're racing here in a bit, so you're going to be outside as well.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Mark the Simba Roaring Dennison says hello to you, Connor. And to me, but we'll say it to you.
I mean, he's putting us on the end of ladies, so he definitely means both of us.
He means lads, doesn't he? He's just adding an extra IE in there. It means good evening, lads.
Is that
or is it laddies?
Is that Midland talk?
No, it's Scottish talk, laddies.
Oh, fair enough.
It's like Jackie Stewart's a man's name, but it's Jackie, which is people think it's a girl's name.
Fox is a lot closer this lap.
Yeah, he is. Less than 7 tenths. This is what Fox needs. He needs to reel him in a little bit. Ooh, Sam had a moment there.
So did Fox, though. He had a big correction on his wheel. But Fox is definitely the stronger of the two in the final sector.
Just
look at how close he is, though. Fox could well be. Oh, he's run a bit wide, though.
Oh, they've both gone wide. And Fox lost too much the final corner. He might have had a chance otherwise.
Oh my God, Chris! I've just worked it. Simba's just put our perfect. I like our pairing.
He has. He's absolutely done us dirty there.
We're going to be called B&B.
B&B, come and stay with B&B.
Blowhole bottle job.
That's just me, is it not?
I mean, you cover both, to be fair. Yeah, but...
Yeah, Jinxie and Sarge, that fight, there was a collision just a few laps ago. Sarge is now back on his rear.
Yeah, I mean, I think that one will probably be seen in the stewards.
Yeah. Nice little train going on there. There's a few little trains going on. So you've got the fight for first, second, third. Then you've got the fourth to P8 chain. Little going on.
Here goes
Then
Sarge.
ninth, which is... Yeah, Sarge has got him. Easy move for him. Good
That's
exit.
a rogue place to make an overtake, but it's a very good move.
Yeah, but he made it look easy though.
Yeah.
And then you got Geke leading.
Samplan's had a
the
moment.
post.
Here comes
Oh
Fox.
Yeah, here we go. This is vital. Is Sam burnt his tyres out, do you reckon?
I think he was pushing like absolutely. We've seen how many twitches he's had out of majority of corners. Sam
Yeah, I
has
think
been
he's-
pushing like crazy.
I think he's burnt his tyres out. Fox should be looking at a move into turn one.
He's gone
Fox
for the
with a
exit as
conservative
well.
line. Yeah, Sam's gone wide. He's lost a lot of time. This is going to be a pass, surely.
Is Airways
Here
going to get in the
comes-
mix?
Nah, he's too far back.
Here goes
Just
Fox.
a tiny bit.
Is
Fox up the
Airways
inside.
No, he's not. I thought he was
No,
going to
it's
get
too
first
far.
number. But I'll tell you what though, third, fourth, fifth. Oh, Jinx Sarge's had a moment. He's been double overtake down the straight by Mark
DRS.
and Jinxie.
Yeah.
Mark's had a
That's
bad
cracking
exit
little
though out
fight.
of one.
Yeah, Sarge back up past him, isn't he?
Yeah.
Ooh, Airways, by the way, just had a look at Samflan in turn 4. Didn't get the job done, but just had a little look.
Yeah, he's
Samflan
certainly
right now
good.
does not want to get into a fight with Airways. That's the last thing he needs.
Yeah, it certainly is. Red car now having a little look at Geke for P10 as well. Lorpe's just managed to get Geke, but now Red car is also having a look. But Geke's holding on. Geke's fighting these guys very fairly, doing a good job. Yellow in sector 1. Is that Smith or is that Samflan?
It's Mitt.
I saw a Red Bull and I was like, oh god.
Yeah, no, Samflan is very much alive and kicking. He's on the rear of Fox. And,
Yeah, he's sort of recovered it back a
it's
little
all
bit
good.
this lap.
yeah,
he's
with the
still
extra
got
straight
his-
line speed he's got, I'd imagine that he'll take Fox back into turn 1.
Yeah, but I think Fox has shown he doesn't need to panic too much. He knows that he can get Samflan now. He knows that Samflan's got
Yep.
mistakes in him, so
As we hit the third point of this race, no surprise to see these two, as they have been all season, all over each other, like a tramp on chips.
yeah, this straight
I would
feels
say
like it
that a
never
lot.
ends though, by the way.
Here we go, Sam up the inside, alongside Fox, an easy move with DRS active.
Interestingly though, Fox is barely fighting it down the straight. It's like he's
Yeah.
pretty content with this at the minute.
They don't want to lose time fighting when later on that's important. Although, penalty update for you,
Yeah.
Fox still on that one warning as discussed, Samflan is on 2.
Ooh, that could be big later
So
on.
Sam now needs to be just a little bit more cautious. Fox, while he won't know that, unless he has a spotter in the chat.
I think he does, but
Well, yeah, it's just mind games, mind games. It's always good to know. At this point, Fox does have the upper hand. Sam cannot risk any more off-track excursions or any running wide, any corner cuts. He cannot allow a single one. Fox, on the other hand, he's got one last joker he can play. He can take one line wrong.
yeah, you
Or
can.
he
But
gets penalty.
it's never something you want to do, is it? Because all
Oh,
it
no, but
takes
it's the
then is a
pressure.
twitch of the car or
Oh, exactly.
or anything,
Once
and
you
that's
know
it.
that you can't afford another
Yeah.
risk, that's when you start to be on nervy edges. And the fact that Sam has that, it'll be on his mind. Fox knows that he's only got one warning. He won't be too worried yet.
Here
we
comes
go.
Fox.
I don't think we'll quite get him. Sam
might
goes
do.
defense on the inside. Oh no, he does.
He's gone for the
He does go
inside.
for
He
it.
still went for the inside, which was I actually prefer the outside line into turn one.
I'd fail the outside, yeah, I do.
I feel like I can carry more speed if I go wider.
Yeah.
So
And Airways just patiently sitting there, enjoying the fight. He's just got his popcorn out. He's enjoying watching this battle, doing a
He's
great
like-
job of himself, of proving himself at the front.
he's like, if you two want to come together, feel more than free because I'm ready to pick up the scraps.
Yeah.
I don't
agreed.
want them to though. Oh, safety car.
Safety car. Oh, I'm not sure why we got a safety car though.
I think there's a McLaren at the back. I think it's NIR Duncan who may
Oh,
have had an
okay.
incident. He was stopped
Right.
in the final corner.
the good news is, if you're
Yeah,
on the medium
no problem.
tyre, this is the time to put the hard tyre on. The end of this lap, and then 2 laps of safety car after us will bring us to the end of lap 13. That's roughly the time frame that the hard tyres can go to the end.
The only sad thing here is I was looking forward to the strategy battle. I was waiting to see who was going to go first on the tyres out of
Yeah.
front two, and now we've missed that. So
That makes the move that Fox just took into turn 1 ever more valuable, because track position going into the safety car period. Everyone has to pit. If you don't pit now, with the undercut and obviously the fact of how long a pit stop is, you're just shooting yourself in the foot. Even the guys on hards, they need to go to a medium and pray for a safety car later or something to happen. The guys on mediums, you go to the hards now and look after them as best you can. You might make it to the end. Yeah, we'll see. Just don't speed on the way into the pits, boys.
Yeah, they've both made it in okay. Even
Yep,
the hard
and
fire
they're
runners are all
both
coming
going
in
for the
as well.
hards. Yeah, they're both gone hard.
Geke will probably come in, you would think. Oh, I think you'll see everyone in here, if I'm honest.
Yeah, to be honest with you, mate, I'll be so shocked if
Red car stays out.
if anyone doesn't. Well, Red Car Rambo, there's a difference for him if he does stay out in that he's just using this as a warm-up for Tier 1, so he'll be looking to see how long he can stretch out the life on the hard tyre for his own tier later on.
The leaders have also come out ahead of him anyway.
Yeah.
Anson's
So
very
he's
disappointing to have a
P6.
safety car. Well,
Yeah, it is disappointing, but...
it also brings the whole pack closer
Oh,
together.
don't say words like that, Antis.
No, Mikey, no!
Oh, no, that...
Massey's been manipulated, man. It was
Wait,
quite funny.
Toto Wolff, Lewis and Toto are not South London gangsters. Why do you sound like Ronnie Cray?
I'm just crying like them. I'm just drinking up their tears because they lost the race fair and square.
I'm going to make you cry. Well, I wouldn't say it's fair and square, so, but anyway, I'm going to make you cry because you, as a Ferrari fan, next season, have to endure the fact that you need Lewis Hamilton to do well.
No, I'm a McLaren
Discuss.
fan now. I'm a McLaren fan now. I support Lando Norris and only Lando Norris. The Team Red are currently dead to me. And, yeah, I will support them as of 2027 when they realise that a certain British driver that's joining them is washed. So, yeah. Until then, have a nice night, Ferrari, and I'll be back. Nah, I'm joking. But do you know what the ironic thing is, right? Before Alonso joined Ferrari, I hated him. Before Vettel joined Ferrari, I hated him. Now, they're two of my favourites of all time. So...
I mean, the Ferrari effect, though.
Maybe I might end up liking Lewis, who knows?
It's no secret that there's very few greats of F1 who are either driven Ferrari, so few greats of F1 have not driven for Ferrari or have not at least been close to joining Ferrari. I mean, Senna's one of the few. He nearly joined Ferrari at one point, but
it could have always still happened, obviously. We would have never
unfortunate events happened which stopped it from happening. You go through general goats of the sport, Fangio, Mansell, Lauda, Prost, Fangio, Schumacher, Vettel, Alonso, soon to be Lewis Hamilton, Michael
the only one
Schumacher,
that's won like more than 2 world championships
Villeneuve.
that hasn't at the minute is obviously Max. But even Max has openly come out and said that
Senna and Hamilton, but Lewis will see that Senna was unfortunate.
Max has also said he would drive for Ferrari as well.
Yeah,
so.
Hakkinen never did, and he won 2 titles. Jackie Stewart never did, and he won 3.
Yeah.
James Hunt won just 1 title, but he never drove for Ferrari. Damon Hill never drove for Ferrari with his 1 title, nor did Jacques Villeneuve, but Gilles Villeneuve did. And speaking of Gilles Villeneuve, this weekend in F1 is the Canadian Grand Prix, obviously at the circuit du Gilles Villeneuve.
Yeah, and we're going to see Max Verstappen finish in the top 5, but not win again.
He'll win.
So
Max will win this weekend. He'll be back to normal, resume basics.
Max Verstappen.
As much as I'd love that to be the case, Red Bull will have sorted their act out after a few weeks of.
Well, have you not seen how much
racing.
the Perez crash has actually hurt the entire team rather than just Perez? They're actually saying they might not be able to bring any more upgrades for the rest of the season due to cost cap.
Because of the cost of it?
Yeah, it cost $3 million, and Helmut Marko has physically come out and said that he doesn't think they could upgrade the car again now this season. They can't bring their big upgrade package.
If that's true,
honestly, go check, go search up the Helmut Marko thingy, because it's crazy. He's physically said it in a few interviews. So I was like, ooh, interesting. But let's see. Anyway, we've got a championship to decide. We're going to decide it now.
We do. We're
It
nearly
could be a
halfway into
sprint
this
to the
race.
end.
When is Fox gonna put the foot down?
Let's hope he
And on
doesn't
board
go
with
too
Sam
early
to
and
watch
it
him.
causes any sort of throttle input things. But I'm actually nervous for these guys.
Oh yeah, me
I
too.
really
I
am.
mean, here we go, and he's
Oh,
gone. Oh, look at that!
He's
Look
caught
at the
Sam
gap.
napping a lot there.
He's got 1.3 seconds already on Sam.
Yeah, he certainly
Now you're going
does.
to see the benefit of Sam's straight line speed, surely.
He's actually losing
No.
time.
If Fox using the ERS, surely then.
Potentially.
Armad gets past Raikar Rambo for P6. Good exit from him on the restart.
I still think he's a real contender, you know, for this race, especially now the field's been bunched up.
Yeah, Armag and Airways definitely are, yeah.
Yeah. I tell you what though, one thing about Fox, and I've noticed it in every expert tier race this season, he can always get the hard tyres working better than anyone else. Always. Look at the gap he's put in. It's 1.7 out front now. Alright, okay, let's just cut down a little bit, but you know, he's actually putting away a bit from Sam now.
Yeah, we know he's running higher drag, and that gap now nearly 1.7 seconds. That is really, really strong lead going into the final sector when we know Sam is stronger than him.
Yeah, it really, really is. What? Charles will win a title. He'll win the same title Chris Bailey won, finishing second every season.
If Charles doesn't win the title this year, he never will, because Lewis will beat him next year and the year after. And if he stays on the year after than that as well, at which point
I do want to say though,
in,
can you imagine their qualifying battles over a season?
oh,
They are
insane.
they are the two best over one lap in the entire grid.
Well, those two and Verstappen, I'll say,
Yeah.
are the three best one-lappers.
Like they could be. Well, Max never used to be, but he is now. But
I still think Lando is the best alternative for this title this season if Verstappen doesn't win, but Lando is your boy.
But Ferrari, since they're up, well, I mean, they brought upgrades to Imola and didn't look great, but I think, yeah, Lando's definitely the main contender, but he's also the one that's further behind than Charles, isn't he? But we'll see.
We'll see. Anyway.
But I'll tell you something.
Sam Flan's now 2 seconds behind. He's falling behind.
Fox has got these hard tyres working.
Yeah, he has. Fox is flying.
Yeah. Mark says happily take Lando's chair. Yeah, I don't think there's many people in this world that wouldn't take Lando as a champion. Everyone loves Lando. And if they don't, they're a Verstappen fan. G-Star.
I think most Max fans also like Lando. Now, to be fair to G-Star, he
tried his luck a little bit at Imola when he said, "Oh, where's your British Lando now?" And then all of a sudden, as soon as Lando became in that DRS, he started to.
Yeah, I jumped on him in that.
Yeah, so did I.
I was forward chat for it.
I was waiting for Lando to get past him with my "this aged well" comment, but you know.
I then commented up with viewers saying.
Yeah.
I'm looking back at it now, it's actually just a free fall from half of Britain on G-Star.
Yeah. And I think I regret my life choices.
Oh, no, I don't. But look at this, Sam Flan now, he's found 2 tenths on Fox, that's vital.
He is, he just needs to hope that Airways... Yeah.
Airways and Sargent right up his chuff, as you would once have said.
I mean, everything's fair game at this point. As long as there's no absolutely audacious, stupid moves, you're allowed to battle whoever you want to battle. At the end of the day, a race win's a race win. It doesn't matter where people finish. You'd still see them fight in real life, but just make sure it's always clean and tidy.
Can you imagine if Fox, who hasn't won a race all season, won this race to win the title?
Yeah, I mean, it would be a very well-timed race win, but Sam Flan has really put his foot down on this lap.
Yeah, he has, and he's found half a second this lap. That is vital. He needs to be right up in the DRS. That's more to defend himself from the guys behind.
Yeah, at the minute his main worry should be Airways, not Fox at this present moment, because But
Yeah.
Samplan's got, look, hold on, here comes Airways. He's actually closing a lot quicker than I
Yeah,
expected.
he's
He's
got
not
to
going to
have him
make
in
it to the
turn one.
corner though. Oh, he
He's
is.
got to defend. Samplan's got to defend. Oh, he's up around the outside.
They so nearly made contact, but here goes
He's
Airways
got
round the
him. Job done.
outside.
Job done.
Wow, what a move from
Samplan
Airways.
should have defended that a bit harder.
Oh, he's
Really.
got connection issues.
I tell you what's more concerning. Here comes Sarge.
Oh, it's going to be 2 places in it. Is this Samplan's
Yeah,
championship dreams dropping in front of his eyes?
it could be, because here's the thing. Sarge is the one you want to fear more. Sarge will defend and attack harder than almost anyone else in this tier. You do not want to drop behind Mr. Sargent.
Yeah, you definitely don't. But can Airways maybe get on the back of Fox? I wonder if Fox has seen that. He will have seen that his contenders dropped back 2 places.
Oh,
Is
of
that
course, he'll know.
is that does that take it probably does take the pressure off him a tiny bit.
Anthony says this is key for the championship. Thank you, obvious Michael Owen. That is
Yeah.
correct. It is key. It's
Yeah.
like Michael Owen
I-
who
I'd-
commentates on football.
I'd have never guessed that.
Mark Hodgson, as usual, he's got his nose over the white lines. He knows what to do on a Saturday night.
Yeah.
And Samplan, now the latest person having a go at him is Jinxie into the final corner. Doesn't get the job done,
He's
but crucially,
really
Sam,
struggling.
out of DRS zone. He's not got DRS.
He's struggling
Jinxie's got
like
him.
crazy.
Jinxie's got him. He's 5th.
Yeah, this could
Sarge,
be.
by the way, Sarge got Airways.
Look at Armar as well. He is
Yeah, Armar's having
literally.
a look at him. And
Oh.
Sarge, by the way, is having a look at Fox. It's not over yet because Fox is now vulnerable.
Yeah, but Fox won't be worrying. As long as he doesn't fall behind Samplan, he's fine.
Indeed.
And says calm down, step teammate.
Yeah, that is good.
That's like.
And Sarge, by the way, he's on the edge of having DRS at the end of this lap. If he can get past Fox, then suddenly Samplan won't worry too much because that's one less driver, and he can possibly even start to get back in the fight again.
Yeah, I mean, well, what Fox just needs to do is stay with the train, make sure he stays with the pack, and just keep that DRS, and then it'll be very, very difficult for Samplan to get past him. At the end of the day, as long as Samplan doesn't pass him, he is the champion. So, no matter what happens from here, he's also got the fastest lap, I believe, Fox. I think he has anyway.
I'll have a look. Bear with me, I'll have a look.
So, we definitely will see at this point. But let's see.
Yep, Sarge has fastest lap, 24.9. The only man, oh no, one of only 2 men in the 24s. The other one is Armar.
Interestingly enough, Fox is flashing like
Sarge,
crazy. Here
20
comes
old.
Sarge. He's going to be close. He's not going to be close enough to make a move on Fox's lap. So Fox may just survive another lap in the lead. 10 laps to go.
Indeed.
Samplan under a lot of pressure from Armar Red. I've just seen it in the
Yeah.
background of this battle.
He is. Armar ever hungry for a position. And I tell you what, Fox right now, he's got 2 very hungry drivers on his back. Samplan's in the middle of a fight between Jinx and Armar. The 2 title fighters are in fights with 2 other drivers individually, both of whom in each battle seem hungry to fight the fighter for the title, which is great for watching. But if you're either Samplan or Fox right now, you are absolutely bricking it. The last thing you want is a collision. The last thing you want is any contact, any chance to run wide, anything that could cost you any time later on. And J Sarge on the back of Fox River, he's a man who's won 3 titles. Look at this, Fox River's out of ARS, he's flashing.
Yeah, I think he might have pushed
So-
like crazy early doors
he
on that
must have.
safety car restart. But I
Yeah.
mean, Sarge getting past him
Sarge
is
will
not
have
the
him
end
here.
of the world.
He'll have
It's
him here.
not the end of the world for Fox. So I wouldn't even fight it. He doesn't want
No.
both to get past him, because if both get
Try
past
and
him,
use Sarge to
then-
drag him along if he's clever.
yeah, that's what he needs to do. Is Airways going to
There
get
he
him
goes,
as well?
chasing.
No, Airways
too
not
far
close
back.
enough.
Not far away though.
But this can
No.
actually benefit Fox more than anything. He
It
just
will.
needs to stay in the DRS because, like I said, don't forget as well the key information from earlier. Samplan is going to have to push now. He's got no choice, but he's also got 2-track warnings.
In fact, I'll have a look at the updates. So, Samplan, as we know, is still on 2.
Yeah,
Fox, still on 1.
yeah. So, like we said, Fox still has a banker effectively in him. So,
Yeah, he's got room to play with.
Whereas Samplan has got to be perfect while overtaking. Well, he's got to overtake 3 cars if he wants to win the championship as things stand. So this is still going to be insanely close. Fox is definitely struggling. We can visibly see that. So let's wait and see. And sadly for Fox, the worst news possible, he's out of the DRS of Mr. Sargent.
Yeah, if Airways gets him here, which respectfully, Airways has got plenty of DRS, Fox has got none, as we can see he's flashing away. Slips him with DRS. It looks likely for a pass. And Jinxie is right behind him. The only good news is though, Samplan's not close to back of Jinxie.
No,
It is
really
Airways.
Not. Yeah. So for now, Fox slots into P3.
Yeah.
He now
two
just
title deciders.
he now
are
just
struggling.
Oh, there's a yellow flag in the final sector. Someone's round at the final corner.
G-Star. G-Star.
It is. He's got no damage, so that. Oh, he has got damage. He's got M plate, but he should. That's not going to bring out any sort of safety car. But what Fox just needs to do is it's so important for him. Geke's out.
Geke's gone. Turn 2.
Safety
car.
Oh.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a bummer because you need to pit really here. But the question is, if enough drivers don't pit and then hold off the people behind, that could be vital.
This could really mess with the champion. With the championship.
I'd be pissing. I would 100% pit whoever I was.
I've just realised, also, technically, Fox and Samplan are still 1 and 2.
Yeah, because of the penalties. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, actually, no. Samplan wouldn't get J-Sarge, whereas Fox would. But
we'll see.
Well, he will do after the safety car. But let's see. Is Sarge coming in?
Well, he has to. Anyone who doesn't pit now is just beyond brave. It's probably borderline stupid not to pit. Yeah, everyone in the top 7, top 8 have all pitted. Mr. Hodgson's in for P8, so safe is the next car. And yep, there you go, he's in. Everyone will pit now for a set of softs or a set of mediums. Sarge goes soft.
Everyone.
Airways goes medium. Fox goes soft. Yeah, so everyone is in. Literally every single driver has dived into pits, and I'm not surprised. Soft tyre
medium.
Yeah, so the medium tyre. It's a weird one. The soft tyre will initially be better, as we all know.
Yeah.
But the soft tyre after 4 or 5 laps just does go a bit meh, a bit rubbish to be honest. The medium, that is a more consistent tyre, so what Samplan will be hoping is that he can hang on to the soft runners for as long as possible, and then when the soft tyres start to attack.
This is very nerve-wracking at this point, I think, for both drivers. This is where they're like, right, well, Fox is like, I just need to hold position. As long as I do that, I'm champion. Samplan's like, okay, I've got to look at them guys in front. So
hold my beer.
Yeah. This is where Samplan has to send it. Fox just has to be consistent like he has been with his results all season.
They're both showing 2 ways to win a title, or at least contend for a title. Winning lots of races, and okay, you have some good days and some bad days, but when you're good, you're dominant. That's the way that Samplan's gone this season. When he's been good, he's been a class above. When he's had a bad day, he's still picked up points, but not as many as he'd liked. Fox, not won a single race this season, as you pointed out earlier.
Yeah.
He's not been any lower than 5th. His worst result is genuinely 5th place this season.
Yeah.
He's had 4 or 5 second places. He's had more podiums than any other driver in this tier, and crucially, he and Carl, also as Bit, have won the Constructors' Championship in this tier this season.
They're also the only 2 drivers. They're also the only 2 drivers to score a point in every single race.
Exactly. It must be a Mercedes thing, because me and Ant have done the same in tier 1.
Yeah. Well, they're both Mercedes just as much as you 2, yeah.
Exactly. So. Mercedes.
Well, that's not us either, so that's alright.
It's true.
But anyway. Me and Jake are covered on that one. But
it's all good.
I'm so interested to see how this plays out now because Fox may have an initial. Fox will be chomping at the bit probably to get airways as early on as possible on those mediums because that's another car between him and Sam Flan then as well. I'm also happy there's no elite tier drivers in the way of this title battle. This is it now, straight to the end.
Makes it clean. No, none of the penalty working out scenario.
Also,
which is nice.
I mean, as things stand with penalties, Fox is the race winner. On the last race. I honestly, if he wins the title, I don't want him to win the race because it'd be a pretty cool thing to say.
It'd be iconic, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Oh, I've won a title without winning a race. Didn't Xavier do it in Tier 1 as well, though?
No, Xavier did win races, but he didn't actually win it on track. He won it after either people got a penalty in the race or after stewarding.
Yeah, whereas so Fox will be the actual first driver that hasn't won a single race over a season yet, won a championship. That would be wild. Like, absolutely wild.
But he's still... We've got 6 laps after this one.
Yeah.
He's still got to make it to the flag.
Yeah. Of course.
Easier said than done.
Anything can happen in MRC. I mean, we don't wish ill health or a crash on anyone.
Ill health? That was a strong set of words.
Yeah, I don't know why I said that. But we don't wish a crash on anyone, especially a title contender on the final race. It would be absolutely heartbreaking. Unless you're against me in the title race, then I do wish you crash, but, you know.
Yeah, well.
That's just because I'm evil. But, anyway, this is it. We've got 6 laps to the end. The final time the expert guys will be racing on F123 in MRC anyway. So, the best of luck to them all. Sarge is gone.
Yeah, he's not waiting around. He's gone.
Fox has been caught napping there though.
Fox. Depends how much Jinx wants to fight him.
I don't. Oh, he's closing. He's not that much. Not enough.
Not enough.
Yeah. Let's just hope there's no contact between the two. Like, the two title contenders do get no contact. They both get to the end. So, let's see. But I'm already. He's all over the back of Sam Flan. Alright, Sam Flan's actually had a bit better of an end to the first sector at the start. But actually, Jinx on the back of Fox. Yeah. It would be very fitting for those two, Sam Flan and Fox, to almost finish together here, though. Very fitting.
Oh yeah, it would be. If they would have finished line astern, that would be nice.
Yeah. Airways struggling a little bit on those videos. Fox is starting to catch back up to him with the pressure of Jinxie behind him. But Fox is one of the most cool, calm and collected drivers when under pressure. So he probably won't even know Jinxie's there.
Yeah, it's got to be said as well. The medium tyre runners, right now, they just need to hang on and wait for the tyres to come to them. Easier said than done, of course. Fox looked like he ran a bit wide there. I'm just going to see if he got track limit for it.
I was on board. He looked like he was just about okay.
He didn't. He was okay.
Yeah, he looked like he was on his front tyres just about okay. But Jinxie may send it a little bit this lap, but he won't have DRS, so Fox may be able to defend with his ERS. Let's go.
Jinx using a lot of battery. Here he goes. He's going to go for it. Right on the outside.
He's going to have a look. Is he going to send it
Fox doesn't want to fight this. Fox needs to keep it clean. Doesn't want to risk a collision.
Yeah, he certainly doesn't.
But that means, look who it is right behind him on the medium tyre.
It all comes down to this. 4 laps to go.
Tyre life will be the decider. Could it be that tyre life at the end of the race is the factor that wins the title? Could the pit stop at the safety car and the strategy played on the pit stop, could that genuinely be what makes the title outcome?
Do you know what, honestly, and I don't mean to bring this up, and I don't mean this in an offensive way to you anyway, but I've got images of Brazil Season 10 MRC Exponale here.
Oh, yeah, across the line.
I know it's not for the race win, but for some reason, I can envision it a little bit.
Oh, well, I can see it too. In fact, Fox is dropping from the back of Jinx now.
He needs, it's vital for him to stay in that DRS.
He needs the DRS.
It's absolutely pivotal.
If you're Sam Plan, you need to make sure you're in Fox's and you need Fox to drop out of Jinx's, but that's easier said than done as well. Fox with a big twitch there. Every time it says race control, I'm panicking that one of these two is going to be the one. So am I. But let's just
see how this plays out.
DRS enabled.
As things stand as well, they are neither of them within the range to get Sarge for the win. So Sarge currently is the net race leader.
He will have it. Yep.
So
Airways looking like he might just miss out on P2. Actually, bigger factor here, imagine if Fox or Sam was to actually end up getting a podium because the penalty's ahead and the other one didn't. And obviously, whoever finishes ahead wins the title.
Yeah.
But imagine if the guys ahead could come into play.
Yeah,
Fox just outside of DRS at the moment. This is scary, and this is where the medium tyres are going to start to come good. The softs have lost their edge.
We've seen Sam Flan's raw speed down a straight as well.
Yeah, but don't forget, Sam is 1 moment away from a penalty. His track limits have cost him. In fact, let's just check. Has Fox got any more warnings? Nope, he's good, and we know Sam is 1 away, so Fox can start to push that little bit more where he needs to. But look how close Sam is through the triple right-hander. But Sam himself was under pressure from Armour.
Yeah, he certainly was. Fox looks like he was very wide out the penultimate corner there.
Indeed. 3 laps to go after this one, so as we come around the final corner, they will go round here 3 more times. Oh, look how close he is already.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a pass. Could this be the championship deciding move? Could this be it? Sam takes P4 on track. This could be the title.
Could well be. Let's see how this plays out. I mean, like we said, one mistake in Sam Flan, it could all come crashing down.
Oh,
but
100%.
we obviously hope this goes as is to the line. But Airways having a look. Armour having a little look. Sorry.
Having a look.
Yeah.
That would be huge if Armour was to have a moment up the inside of Fox and they were to lose time or even lose position. Sam Flan would almost have a hand on the title.
But a safety car has flipped the whole complexion of this race. Yeah. It looked in the bag for Fox.
Fox had it. Fox had it almost, not guaranteed, but he had it under fairly good control. It didn't look like much to come back.
Sam was struggling like crazy on those hard tyres from the start of the safety car restart. He
and
just
look at the gap. He's got almost to the DRS. He's almost at 9/10. Fox is using some ERS. Fox has definitely used a lot of battery there to try and pull him back in.
Yeah, he had to.
They're on similar levels of ERS. I'm not going to say numbers because it's not fair, but they're on very similar levels. Fox has got back in the DRS zone and comfortably. This is crucial. Sam Flan is well out of Jinxie's DRS zone. Saviour pits. He's getting out of the way for the cars behind him. They're getting in the way of their race. Now then, 2 more laps to go. Fox with DRS is closing. But look, here comes Armour! Here comes Armour! Round the outside of Fox in turn 1! Oh, wow, that was scary. Imagine... Oh, wow. That could have been Fox's title over if there'd have been a contact between them.
Yeah, it certainly
Remember,
could have
Fox
been,
has to beat Sam. Going into this race, Sam leads on countback. Fox has to beat Sam, no matter what.
Totally level on points. Totally.
If these two both DNF or Fox DNFs, it doesn't matter what Sam does.
Yeah.
Red car with the latest to pick up a penalty.
Honestly,
so easy to do here.
Every time it says race control, my heart just drops.
Part of me read that as Fox, Red Bull, Sam Flan.
I looked up and for some reason I saw race control and I looked at P4 Sam Flan. I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
He's just going to go 3 seconds.
Every single time. And Fox is a lot closer this time than he was this time last lap. But he's already flashing. I'm looking from Armour's point of view. Fox is flashing.
But he is the quicker driver. He is the quicker driver in the final sector. We've seen it so many times. Yeah. Fox really closes in that last sector.
Sam's definitely taken it easy to not get the track limits.
I think Fox may have just got one at the final corner at the penultimate corner. It flashed red on the track map.
Yeah, I'll check. He did not. He's good. He's
good. Didn't. He looked very wide. No. I thought it flashed red. So.
Here we go. The final lap of this season, of this championship. Less than 6 seconds, half a second into turn 1 is the gap.
Fox needs a lap. He needs a quali lap. He needs a quali lap. That's what he needs here.
This is a mode push lap. Lewis hammer time kind of lap for the title. Sam is doing a wonderful job on that Red Bull, holding on for dear life. That decision to put mediums on at the safety car, the decision to run slightly lower wings, the decision to attack on that restart against Fox and take the position early rather than sit and play the DRS game.
Oh, twitch for Fox!
All come good. Fox does have a huge twitch there. These are crucial ones for the championship.
He's
Another try, and it's with this time
tires are
with
gone.
Smith.
Tires are gone on the
Yeah,
Mercedes.
the medium tyre is definitely the one to be on, I think. But it's not over. We could have a DRS drag race to the line. It is never over. Here we go. Final sector. 3/4 of a second between the two of them. Into the triple right. This is where Fox has been so strong the last few laps. And look at the time he's gaining. Sam with a huge twitch. Sam needs to keep it on track.
Oh, I
As he was the one
thought
on the
that
edge of
was.
the penalty.
I
I
got
thought that was too.
Fox has,
So here
Fox
we
used
go.
his banker. Fox used his banker
He's
in the
used his
penultimate
time.
corner.
And we have a drag race to the line. Oh my word.
He's
Fox
got
has
it.
gone so wide.
Yeah, that's gonna.
He's blown it. That's the title. Sam Flan holds on and takes the title for in P4. It becomes P2 on track. Sarge, usual winner today. Sam Flan P2 for the title. Jinxie rounds out the podium. And commiserations to Fox River, who after the penalty there,
He
dropped
just
to
had
P6. He gave it everything.
He really he used his banker in the penultimate corner, then
Yeah, he
absolutely sent it in the final corner to go for that exit, and then as he went for to put the power on, twitch on the exit, and that was it. But Sam Flan is your season 13 expert tier champion, so congratulations to him. Wow, what a last lap that nearly was. Imagine if Fox didn't get that twitch there, and how close that would have been, because that was, yeah. But no, Sam Flan. I mean, he's a fully deserved champion. Both either would have been if they won it, but Sam Flan fully deserved it. That's 5 race wins in a season. That's nearly half for the entire season. Yeah, incredible.
Wow, what a battle! And providing no stewarding comes into effect to cause any controversy there, that should be the title for Sam Flan there.
Yeah.
And very sportsman from Fox in general chat there, saying congratulations to his rival. That's extremely that's well received by him, and very, very sportsmanly. Nice to see.
Yeah, I mean, both drivers absolutely phenomenal from the pair of them all season. Fox has been Mr. Consistent. Sam Flan's been Mr. Rapid, I think is the best way to describe it. But let's go through the results for the final race of the season, at least provisionally anyway. J Sarge takes the win, your champion for season 13. Sam Flan in P2. Jinxie in P3. Airways P4. Armor Red in P5. The Fox River in P6. 7th for Mark H. 8th for Carl. 9th for Monster. 10th for NIR Duncan. I'm glad to see him in the points. He fully deserves that. That's probably a big confidence booster for him. B17 in 11th, K de Soze in 12th, Smith 13th, Saviour 14th, and then Lorpy in 15th, G-Star 16th, Redcar 17th, and then your DNS work, Gecko Matthew, Scottish Ninja, and Wimax Chris, who's your driver of the day.
Driver of the day, Jinxie. Gonna give it to Jinxie. He was fantastic today. 5th on the grid to a podium. Would have been P2 without the time limit penalty. Cracking drive, Jinxie.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to disagree with that. I mean, you could probably give it to any one of the top 6 for certain phases of that race, to be totally honest. Like, Fox was dominant after the safety car. Sam Flan had a brilliant last stint and first stint. And then Airways was there or thereabouts the whole time. Sarge obviously won the race from dropping all the way to P6 at one point. So,
indeed.
But yeah,
what a drive from so many people staying. What a way to end the title race as well. Great battling all round.
Yeah, but what a way to finish the season. Pure MRC style stuff. You will see the blowhole on track in under 15 minutes time. So if you want to shoot now, Chris, feel free. It's been a pleasure as always, because you got set up the tier 1 elite
I'm already
tier
doing it.
Oh, okay. But no, absolute pleasure as always. But guys, don't forget, we've got 3 races left of season 13. Then we will be jumping over to F1 2024 for season 14, which will get underway, I would probably hazard a guess, in around about 3 weeks' time.
Couple of weeks, yeah.
So make sure you're all tuned in. If you've got your nan, your granddad, your uncle, your auntie, your brother, your sister, any of them want to join the league, drop them a link in the of the Discord and tell them to message Chris, just not if it's your sister, because then you might not be safe. But anyone else should be fine.
Oh god.
Sorry, I had to get one in. But yeah.
Violation.
True though. But Yeah, no, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for tuning in this season, and I'll be back in season 14. But yeah, good night, everyone.
Bye.